And let me tell you, Mr. P is a weird-looking dude. But no matter how weird he looks, the absolutely weirdest thing about Mr. P is that sometimes he forgets to come to school. Let me repeat that. Sometimes Mr. P forgets to come to school.
Eleanor opened it carefully. Nothing inside had been touched. There was her stationery, her colored pencils, and her Prismacolor markers, another Christmas present from her uncle. There was a stack of promotional cards from the mall that still smelled like expensive perfumes, and there was her Walkman, untouched, unbattered too, but nevertheless there. And where there was a Walkman, there was the possibility of music.
My mother has never talked to me about birth control or safe sex or about whether I should wait till I'm married. But whenever I'm getting ready to go out with Dylan, she hovers in the hall and keeps wringing her hands, like she's scared that I'm gonna get pregnant or something. And if I ever did, which of course I won't, it would serve her right.
A true war story is never moral. It does not instruct, nor encourage virtue, nor suggest models of proper human behavior, nor restrain men from doing the things that men have always done.
And George raised the gun and steadied it, and he brought the muzzle of it close to the back of Letty's head. The hand shook violently, but his face set and his hand steadied. He pulled the trigger. The crash of shot rolled up the hill and rolled down again.
All night the saxophones wailed the hopeless comment of the Beale Street Blues, while 100 pairs of golden and silver slippers shuffled the shining dust. At the grey tea hour there were always rooms that throbbed incessantly with this low sweet fever, while fresh faces drifted here and there like rose petals blown by the sad horns around the floor.
We know they don't come back. Then kids is taken up north, far out of the way, and do experiments on him. At first we reckoned they shot different diseases and medicines, but there would be no reason to start that all of a sudden 2 or 3 years back. Then we thought about the Tartars. Maybe there was some secret deal they were making up Siberia way, because the Tartars want to move north just as much as the rest. For the coal spirit and the fire mines, and there's been rumors of war.
So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.